if you're concerned, please notify any Toyota Center staff member who will ensure that the situation is attended to in an efficient and professional manner. First aid stations are located across from sections 124 and 434. Get
Don't make a stop. 2 a.m. now, gotta keep it down. Don't wait around, what's up now? Give me some more, I ain't keeping down. You wanna ride and sit? You wanna die and sit? You wanna lay and kiss? You said I'll probably take you some bits. I'm not, hell no, been waiting too long.
What's up? What's up? Y'all see me in Houston at the Rockets game? Just give you all a little insight and a little background, the kind of shit I be doing. A lot of you niggas say y'all real fans. Y'all not no real fans, man. No, Deontay, that was just me. I was in Houston at the game. So when I do these videos, I'm gonna start posting me traveling different arenas because y'all think I be joking and shit. So nah, I mean, I'm a real Rockets fan. I mean, I go to Houston, I go to games. I was in Boston. You name it, I've probably been there. So that's all that was, bro. But salute to you guys, man. Happy Sunday. Real quick, if you guys can hear me and I'm coming through clear, let me know. My mic sound cool, Deontay? What up, Cottage? My mic sound cool, everybody? Is it good? Let me know. Do I need to change anything? Hopefully I'm good. Y'all can hear me. I'm coming through clear. All right, cool. Dante said yeah. He said yeah. What up, Cottage? What y'all doing, man? Sunday, 5:15 West Coast time. I'm in California. Y'all catch that game? USA versus Serbia. USA got off to a bad start, but they end up closing the deal. Kevin Durant, was great today. Salute to my guy, Real Too Smart. I've been hearing him on these streams lately. Me and him don't agree on politics. I mean, we can dive into it, but other than that, I like Too Smart. I don't like the fact that he says some of the shit he say, but this is America. There was a thing called the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So, it's okay to disagree. So salute to Dante. I see Cottage 81. Yeah, so. But yeah, I'm going to post the link. If anybody wants to come in and kind of just chit-chat for a little bit, I don't plan on staying in here too long. Maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. We're just going to cook a little bit and, do what we do. Let me see here. Dominique Brown. I feel like all these guys who are pretty much done contending in the NBA are going out with the game in the Olympics. Well, I mean, listen. What up, Tyree? Kevin Durant, believe it or not, he's not asked to do a lot on this team. He's asked to play basketball, put the ball in the basket. And so this ain't the Phoenix Suns. Moss, I see you with the Bucci. No, Tyree, this is just like a little low. I don't know, man. My barber messed me up, bro. I don't know. He been messing me up. No, Kevin Durant ain't asked to, drop 30, grab 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and be the primary ball handler and bring the ball up court. So on a team like this, he's going to thrive because his job is to put the ball in the basket. And we all know there's not too many guys on planet Earth who can do it better than him. And so, KD gonna do what he do, bro. KD gonna do what he do. But here's where I'm a little, curious about Derek White and Drew Holiday playing. They're getting minutes. Jason Tatum doesn't get a minute, doesn't see the floor. I don't know what's going on right there. If you're not going to play the guy, then, go get somebody else. I mean, listen, you can't play Drew Holiday and Derek White and not let Tatum see no minutes. Obviously Jason Tatum is the better player out of those two guys, which, by the way, are his teammates. But again, these USA basketball teams, maybe it's those guys are better fits, and I'm cool with that. Just because you're the better player doesn't mean that you're the better fit, you know. And so, I mean, obviously, Drew Hall does a lot of things, defense and just a good old fashioned ball player. I love Derek White's game. You feel me? So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know what's going on in practice, and so I can't speak on it. But a guy like Jason Tatum not playing, but you're playing Devin Booker, you're playing Anthony Edwards. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. You know, he says Embiid can't play with LeBron because everything is high. Well, I mean, yeah, Embiid is used to being a guy, everything going through him, and so again, anytime you put these type of teams together, guys are going to have to adjust, and so a lot of these guys are used to being the man on their team, except for guys like Derek White and Drew Holiday. I mean, every other player is used to getting a high volume of shots, good quality looks, the ball's in their hands primarily. And so on a team like this, listen, I mean, there's a pecking order, right? There's a pecking order, and you've seen it. And so, I don't know, man. I don't know. So this shit is crazy. But I will say this though, you know, this is what Kevin Durant does. And you're gonna get this version of Kevin Durant long as he's on a team like this. Like you won't see this version of Kevin Durant on the Suns because he's asked to do a lot more on the Suns. He's not asked to do pretty much a nothing. Put the ball in the basket. And that's where KD's at his best. Servant says of y'all, Pastor Ruffus. Hey, Pastor. And a blowout, no excuse for all players not to play Kerr. Oh, yeah, Pastor. And that's what I was saying. I don't understand what's going on there. I don't get it. Blowout, at least let him touch the basketball. And I know Jason's trying to be a professional and not, cause any issue. He's trying to be the ultimate teammate, country, blah, blah, blah. But nah, hell no. I don't know what Steve Kerr's doing, but come on, bro. Like, that's Jason Tatum. I'm not saying he's the best player in the world because he's not, but he deserves to be in the game. He deserves being on the court representing his country. I mean, if you're going to put Derek White in the game, then this is crazy, And so, yeah, totally agree with you on that point, Pastor. Again, I dropped the link inside the chat, so if any of you guys want to come in and chat, you're more than welcome to. What up, Dante?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. What's up, big dog? What's up, man?
Shit, man. Just was seeing that Team USA shit about Tatum not getting no minutes. I was like, that's crazy as hell.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, honestly, I feel like if they got, Derek White and Holiday in, I don't know what Tatum's whole role is supposed to be on the team, but they need to tell him, like, hey, you need to get out there and play some defense like Derek White and them. Like, we ain't really going to look for you to be like the star player or nothing, but we need you to play some defense. You like damn near 7 foot. Like, we could use you somewhere, but it just seemed like they don't need him.
Well, I mean, listen. I don't think they need a lot of guys to beat some of these teams, And again, on a team like this, your role is going to change, right? So Cam's not going to be asked to be that guy on this team. How can he be? I mean, he's playing with LeBron, KD, and B. It's just, he has to get in where he fits in. My only issue is, and you make a good point, right? On a team like this, you got to find your niche. If it's playing defense, if it's rebounding, find something that can keep you on the court or make guys want to, what up, BJ? I see my guy BJ down there. Like give Steve Kerr a reason to play you. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know, man. What up, Pastor?
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Mass? How you doing, bro?
Oh man, too blessed to be stressed, man. No complaints over here. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, my brother. Good to see you doing some live.
Shout out, Elder.
Yeah, for sure.
So praise.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey,
yes,
honestly,
sir. Go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead.
I didn't watch. I didn't listen. I don't know what Kerr said his reason for not playing him was. There's zero excuse for it, though. I don't care what anybody says. This man is a first-team All-NBA. His team literally just won the NBA championship. Tatum is a very good defensive player when he wants to be. That's not an excuse not to play him in a blowout. This is a blowout. Everybody should play in a blowout, but Tatum should be in your base rotation. Let's just keep it a buck. He should be in your base rotation. And if he is not, I need an excuse. I mean, not excuse. I need a reason why. Come out, be a man about it, and tell me why. Instead of literally embarrassing this man in front of the whole entire world. Bro, I'm telling you right now, it's nothing Kerr could tell me. Nothing he could tell me. Now, if he decided not to play me first half, he would have had to come to me at halftime and say, well, look, this is what my plan is for you in the second half. But he would have had to give me a reason why I didn't play in the first half. And if that didn't fly, I would have told him, don't play me second half. Bro, right. I'm over here sacrificing for my family for the Olympics. If you think I am the freaking 12th man on this team, when you got two of my teammates who are not even close to being as good as me.
Facts. That's a good point.
Bro, I'm not trying to hear that. You ain't finna embarrass me on this level. I would have literally stopped, get on a damn plane, and go back home. You can call me what you want to call me. You're not going to embarrass me on this level, bro. You're going to be a man and tell me why you're not going to play me. Flat out. And if you're not, I'm getting on a plane. Because see, what these players got to do is fight the political power. I already know, Mass, it had to be something political behind it. I already know. Had to be.
Agreed.
But you got to fight that shit. You got to fight that shit as a player. And you got to look him in the face and say, look, I will not allow you to embarrass me. I will go book me a ticket and go home. Since this is what you want to do, I'll go home. And then I'll let you sit up here in front of all the media and explain why I went home.
Yep.
Either you're going to be a man and tell me what the hell is going on, or I'm going home. That's what I would have done if I was Jason Tatum. Because I don't give a shit what happened. I don't care what happens in practices. I don't care about none of this shit. Jason Tatum does not deserve to not be in the rotation, let alone not play in a game where everybody else on the team played except him.
Right.
Pastor. In a blowout. Bro, you can kiss my... You ain't no way in hell you finna tell me I'm Jason Tatum and I just led my team to an NBA championship. I'm a first team All-NBA. I mean, I'm a top 5 player in the NBA. I can't get minutes against Serbia.
Right.
Serbia. You can kiss my whole entire funky black ass. You can tell I'm hot about this, bro. I'm telling you, and I ain't, you know me, I ain't no Boston fan. I ain't really a big time Tatum fan, but I don't like when people are done wrong. This is clearly political. Clearly.
Oh, hands down.
And if I'm Tatum at halftime, once I'd discern what was going on, I'd have went right to Kerr and told him, either you start me this half, or I'm getting my ass on the plane and I'm going back home. You will not embarrass me, sir. I'll let you explain. I'll take the criticism from the people. And I'll let the people know, you're not finna play me. I don't give a shit where the order came from. You're either gonna tell me as a man, or I'm taking my ass home. And guess what? Kerr ass would have started me the second half. You know it, my ass. You would have started the second half. Kerr ain't taking that. Whatever the political pressure was to not play Tatum, would not have overrode me calling him to the fire and saying either start me or I'm going home. And I'd have literally got on the phone, told my agent, book me a ticket, me and my family going home. I ain't dealing with it. And guess what? Tell America I ain't taking no interviews either. Nobody can interview me. I'm going home. Don't bother me.
And Pastor, I want to get your thoughts on this real quick too, man. There's no justification of Kerr playing Devin Booker, Derek White, or Drew. Listen, I think Drew Holiday is the one player on this roster where if he gets good minutes, I don't care. Because Drew Holiday is just different. The things he does on the basketball court, I can deal with that. But Kerr can't justify Devin Booker and Derek White and say from a basketball standpoint, why are they playing and how are they impacting this team more compared to what Jason can do? Jason rebounds better. I mean, It just doesn't make sense from a
He can't
basketball.
even justify Anthony Edwards. He can't justify Anthony Edwards.
Facts.
He can't.
I said that before.
Can't,
I
bro.
said
Again,
and Edwards was playing.
Again, he should be in the rotation. He don't have to start, but he should be the first, second, or third guy off that bench, no matter what.
Easy.
He has earned that respect, bro.
Okay, so here's a
respect.
question for you then, Pastor. What is it? I mean, now that we broke down,
I don't know.
What do you think it is?
I don't know if he said something to support. Maybe Jason, maybe Jalen Brown. Or, I don't remember reading nothing though. I don't know why they did this to Tatum, and if you know, it's just a respect thing. Like, well, we just don't think you're that good. Good. I'm going home then. It's that simple. I'm going home.
Right.
I didn't come over here. I came over here to win and do whatever you tell me, but I didn't come over here to have guys on my own team who are not as good as me play more minutes than I play. If you say that I am not that good as a fit for this team where these guys fit better than me, go ahead and win without me then.
Yeah,
no
why'd
problem.
you bring me over here then? Yeah.
Bring who's next up in line? Bring Cooper Flag. I don't give a shit who you bring. But I'm not finna waste my time over here when you guys think of me like this. Now, it's different if you told me this. If I know before the game I ain't playing, that's a total different story. Because me and you have already had a conversation as a coach.
Right.
But I don't know what type of conversation Kerr could have had with him. Now, I'm going to ask you, Mans, because I didn't listen.
Sure. Okay.
What did Kerr say? I know they had to ask him, why didn't Tatum play?
I didn't listen. I was late to the game this morning. I slept in.
I know they had to ask
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
I don't know. I'm not sure what media outlet is out there with him. I know there's different coaches, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know what ESPN anchors or media personnel is out there. If it's Chris Haynes, Chris Broussard, some of these team people in ESPN. So, I mean, hopefully, there's a representation from every player there from their different team who can ask about their player.
I want to hear from Kerr himself. I want to hear from his mouth because you're the coach. You determine minutes, playing time, plays that are called. That's your job. That's your job. Substitutions, that's your job. I want to hear from you. You tell me what. And you can't tell me
look at BJ.
You had a brain fart.
BJ,
I ain't gonna hear that shit.
Kerr said this is what BJ said. So I'm gonna take BJ's at his word. Kerr said he felt dumb not playing Tatum.
Like he forgot it?
And he said because KD came back. Yeah.
What the hell that got to do with anything?
What up,
KD ain't even played. He should have been the one coming off the bench.
Well,
he should have been the one getting the less minutes because he hasn't played.
Right.
Salute, Pastor. Salute.
You play KD before you play Tatum.
Hey, salute y'all, man. Hey, Max, I had to come chop it up with you, man. I seen you on live, brother.
Hey, salute.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Pastor, Pastor, I know you heard my video, man. Bro, that was disgusting, bro. I have never in Olympic history, man, seen a dude, and I don't even like Tatum, but to see a dude treated like that, bro, that is scumbag tactics, bro, that they using right now, bro.
I'm getting a ticket right now to home.
Right now.
If they disrespected me like that, I'm taking my tail home.
Pastor. Right now, you
telling me just because KD came back, you can forget me, or I'm going home. If you forgot me just because KD came back, well, cool. Forget me.
And Pastor, and KD was the one who trashed him when he left Golden State.
I know.
I know. That's a good point.
He sure did trash Kerr. He did. Him and Draymond together. Blame Kerr and blame the front office for the issues. That's exactly what they did. Man, this is pathetic, bro. Jason Tatum, don't accept this type of behavior, bro. Be honorable and get your butt on the plane and leave. You ain't being no kind of man sitting there letting them disrespect you and dishonor you like this, bro. When you done put in this kind of work, it don't matter if they respect it or not. At the end of the day, you're the world champion, bro. You're a top 5 player in the NBA, and you telling me I can't get in a freaking game against Serbia?
First team all NBA Pastor, and then you got LeBron in the fourth quarter hot dog in a blowout. And you couldn't get him, bro. You knew at halftime he wasn't going. This is how you know it was deliberate. He was going to bench this dude. He knew at halftime he wasn't going in, right? So this is what I think happened. I think Jason Tatum, man, had a couple rumblings about Jaylen Brown not being there. And I think they're going to stick it to his ass for that. I think he may have said some things about Jaylen because it's bullshit. You skip Jaylen Brown, but you bring Holiday, start
Derek
Holiday.
White. Yeah.
And Derek White. You start Holiday, play Derek White 15 minutes because those are two safe dudes. They're not going to argue about nothing. But then Jason Tatum, who is a first-team All-NBA performer, NBA World Champion right now, done been to 2 finals in the last 4 years. What 4 conference finals, and you bench him on the bench, man? Don't nobody want to hear he want to play him some of the other games, bro. You don't do that, bro. Dog. You can't tell me that in this game, in the third quarter, middle of third quarter, he knew he didn't play him in the first half. He could have said, you know what, man? Hey, I got to go with him early in this third quarter or midway. He got to be in that first wave of guys that come out. Period, bro. I'm telling you.
He should have played in the first damn quarter, second quarter. He should have played first half. He should be top 8 KD or not. He should be top 8 KD or not.
Why is Devin Booker getting minutes, Pastor? Why is Devin Booker? Devin Booker don't do nothing in a winning fashion. Nothing. He's getting minutes.
Again, they call him a true guard, so that's probably why.
Right.
They probably
Can't explain it, bro.
him. They probably respect him a little more than they do Anthony Edwards. That's why he's getting minutes. But I don't care about that. At the end of the day, you're not doing this to Jaylen Brown. I mean, to Jason Tatum. You're just not. And again, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm not a big Celtic dude. I'm not. But I would do this for freaking anybody. I would be doing this if they did this to LeBron right now. I would.
Right.
And you know how I feel about him. Bro, you as a player, you control it. You don't accept this level of dishonor and disrespect. I'm telling you right now, the next story everybody be reading is, man, Jason Tatum got on a plane. He took his family home with him. And he ain't taking interviews. Because guess what? Now you can't talk to me. All you can do is talk to everybody on the team. They're going to ask every player. They're going to ask every coach. They're going to find out what the hell really going on. Bro, this is disrespectful, dishonorable. Steve Kerr, man, you are whole. I'm telling you right now, I used to defend Steve Kerr. People say he didn't deserve to win the chips he did. This, and that. I would defend Kerr. Look, he brought something different. You see that he was able to win. He's done it multiple times. I ain't defending this kook for shit.
Pastor,
I'm pissed as hell at Steve Kerr.
Then you got Jaylen Brown didn't make it, and Grant Hill out here talking about it's a basketball decision. Come on, bro. What we doing here, man?
I'm telling you right now,
Grant Hill's a clown. Grant Hill's a clown.
I got zero respect right now for Grant Hill, and I got zero respect for Steve Kerr, and I got zero respect for what's the guy that runs the whole thing? What's his name? Used to own Phoenix.
Colangelo.
Because he ain't nothing going on without Colangelo knowing. Believe you me.
Yeah,
them two dudes ain't making no moves without Colangelo knowing. I got zero respect for all 3 of them. And when I do speak, bet your bottom dollar, I'm coming at all 3 of their heads. Because again,
what about
my contract? I ain't got to play another game. I ain't got to play another game for Boston, and I got $330 million coming. You can kiss my black ass.
What's your thoughts on assistant coaches?
No power.
No power. Okay. No power. Okay.
They got no power. And I don't expect assistant coach because they're not making the bread I'm making. They're not in the situation I'm in. I don't expect them to put on the line like that. I don't. Guy that has nothing to lose. See, Tatum is set no matter what. His Nike contract set. His new contract he signed already set. I'm putting it on the line. I wouldn't put a person in a lower position with no power to try to stand for me. No. I would appreciate it if they did, but I would actually tell them to stand down. That's not what I need you to do. That's my job to do. Tatum needs to take control of this and force them to come out. This excuse he's saying here, oh man, I'm embarrassed and I ain't playing. Man, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And you can't make it up by starting him the next game. That's bullshit.
Nah, he ain't.
It's too late. It's too late now.
They're gonna weasel KD in the starting lineup. I know what Steve Kerr gonna do. He gonna weasel KD back in the starting lineup. Watch. In the next
Who coming out the starting lineup?
No, what you call it coming out? Devin Booker. Oh, excuse me. Who they had? It was
yeah, you're right. Devin Booker. Yeah.
Yeah, Devin Booker coming out because it
Who
was him.
starts at the 4? Who starts at the 4 for them?
No, I'm saying him, Drew Holiday. It was him.
Embiid, LeBron,
Drew Holiday coming out.
And
Embiid and LeBron. Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're taking out Devin Booker.
They're gonna take Devin Booker out.
Because they're gonna keep
LeBron B4, KD B3.
Yeah, they're gonna keep Drew Holiday at that point.
Okay.
But
I'm telling you now, if I'm Jason Tatum, they following me to the airport right now.
That's facts, bro.
They watching my Uber drop me off at the damn airport. I'm telling you, that's what I'm doing if I'm Jason Tatum. No way in hell you can dishonor and disrespect this man all because you got a problem with Jaylen Brown when he ain't done shit. He ain't done shit with ball. You got a problem with Kyrie Irving. He ain't done shit. You ain't heard
Pastor,
Kyrie bash Nike one damn time. He just
Pastor,
went right over the
when
answer
have you,
and doing his
Pastor,
thing.
when have you ever seen a player on that level get disrespected like that in the Olympics and not get
I
no
have never seen a ticket. And you talking
Never.
about on a world stage. On
World
world
stage.
stage.
Come on, bro.
Oh, bro, I'm on a
Sad,
plane
fellas.
right now that I wouldn't even be playing. Keep your funky ass gold medal and don't ever ask me to ever show up for the U.S. again. If this is what the U.S. is
Say it
all about,
again.
kiss my black ass.
And
I'll
Pastor,
mess
stop right
around.
there.
I'll mess around and find one of my parents that was born in Jamaica or something like that. I'll go
Mhm.
play for somebody else.
But
Keep it
Pastor,
up.
stop right there. Hey, Pastor, stop right there though. Because you just said something I was saying earlier too, and you right. Check this out, man. Steve Kerr is killing it for the future. Remember, you had guys wanting to go out there. So guess what?
Right.
KD's gonna be gone after this run. LeBron's gonna be gone. Curry's gonna be
And,
gone.
and
All
yeah,
those key
yeah,
guys. So
facts.
now you're gonna look back in 4 years when Tatum's in the smack dead of his prime. When Jaylen Brown, those guys will be 30, 31 years old. When they're in the smack dead of their prime, bro, you're gonna be looking for them to be the leaders to come back and lead Team USA. Zion ain't gonna be there. None of these other guys gonna
Right.
be there. The young guys, and they're gonna
Jason
say
will be
no.
there.
Jaylen Brown's not
Yeah.
gonna want to go. Tatum's
Only
not gonna
one,
want to
only
go.
guy you gonna have is Edwards. That's about it.
Right. And then they're gonna be complaining
Halliburton.
that
Yeah.
guys don't want to go. How do why would he want to go? He got a DMP that didn't play. Why would he want to go back? Bro, you
I'm telling
always
you.
find guys. Listen, that's a blowout, bro. You find guys minutes in the third quarter when you up 15, 16, 17, 18 points. Bro, listen, all these dudes are all world players.
Right.
You
Agreed.
treat dudes like they bombs. Nigga, the dudes on your bench
Yeah.
start and lead teams in the league.
Did y'all see
Nope.
his face on the bench? I mean,
Oh, bro,
Pastor,
that
Tatum,
nigga was hot.
Tatum looked irritated on the bench, Pastor. He looked
Bro,
irritated.
I'm telling you right now, if I'm
Come on,
Jason
man.
Tatum, I'm respectfully bowing out. And I'm saying, you know what?
Yeah.
If I'm looked upon as the 11th or 12th man on this team, to where one
Right.
guy comes back and you can forget me, bro, I'm going home. Go ahead and fill in somebody for me. And guys would ridicule me. I don't give a shit what they say. You're not going to disrespect me and dishonor me. You're not going to do that. I don't give a shit
Fact.
who you
Yeah.
are. Oh, you taking it too deep? Well, you can say that's your opinion. Guess what? I got mine. And I follow mine with my actions. So
Mm-hmm.
you can say what you want to say, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, whoever else, Stephen A. Smith. I don't give two shits about you. You
Right.
gonna write my check. You ain't my
Right.
employer. At the end of the day, you're not going to dishonor me and disrespect me in front of my family, in front of my children, in
And
front
that's
of
what
the
it
world
is,
like
Pastor.
this.
And that's what it is,
Hell
bro.
no.
Hey, Pastor,
Hell no.
do you mind if I ask you a question, bro?
Oh, go ahead.
Kind of off topic a little bit, but on the same dream team, Olympic team. I know we question Kevin Durant's toughness. We question his turnovers. We question certain things about his game, the intangibles. But I always thought guys like Carmelo, guys like Kevin Durant, were they're not asked to do a multitude of things. On this team, Kevin, put the ball in the basket. Don't worry about playing defense, really. Don't worry about rebounding. Here's the ball. Go do what you do. On this type of team, what you saw today from Kevin Durant, is that sustainable? I mean, is that a fair assessment? Doesn't he thrive in situations like this?
I
You
didn't
didn't watch
watch.
it?
So
Okay.
what did he do? What did he do?
Hold on, I'll tell you what he did. Yes, it's
Go
sustainable.
ahead.
This is a
Okay.
go for your KD. This is the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, no. I agree.
Hold on, the
No.
KD
I
you
agree,
saw
He's
bro.
today. Hold
perfect
on.
for
The
this
KD you
scenario.
saw
I do know
today.
that. He's
The
perfect for
KD
this
you saw
scenario.
today.
That's what I'm asking, Pastor.
It's
Oh yeah,
Golden
he's
State
perfect
Warrior
for this
KD.
scenario. That's why Carmelo's like the
Yeah,
all-time leading scorer in
that's
Olympic
what I'm
history.
asking.
Those type of guys are
Taking
perfect
attention.
for this international play. They're perfect because they're bucket getters. But this is why
Right.
Kyrie should have been on the damn team. He's perfect for international play. Bucket getters are perfect for international play. And
Well,
so
Pastor,
what did KD do today? How much did he do today?
Man,
go
KD
look
shot.
at his bro.
Man,
He didn't
KD
miss no shots. I don't believe.
missed.
I think.
He didn't miss like the first. He didn't miss like the first 6, 7, 8 shots. No,
Yeah,
he didn't
yeah.
miss like the
Yeah.
first 8 shots. He and 5 of
KD
them were
is one of
threes.
those guys that's plug and play in any system. Any system. You can plug and play him in any system. I have no issue with KD playing, but here's the thing. KD playing should not make you put me to number 11 or 12 if I'm Tatum, just because
That's
we
true.
both small forwards. I shouldn't be
That's
dropping
true.
to 11 or 12 on this team. You can, bro, because I'm literally versatile enough to play 2 through 4. I am. I play 2 through 4 in the season. So don't tell me I drop just because KD is back. And yes, is he a superior scorer to me? Absolutely. But now I don't play because he's here? I don't want to hear that. Oh,
Man,
yeah.
That don't sound
I
right,
go
man.
one
That
on
don't
top
sound
of
right.
Pastor. I go one on top of Pastor, and I guarantee you he agree with me on this, man. If I'm the Boston Celtics, I'm calling the goddamn league about this shit and saying I'm yanking his ass.
Well, the
If I'm the
league
Boston
can't.
Celtics,
The problem is the league don't have no power in this.
no, I'm
The
saying if
league,
I'm the no. I'm saying if I'm the Boston Celtics, I'm calling the league office. I'm saying, and I'm telling them we're yanking Jason Tatum from Team USA for the disrespect. You guys have already done this shit to Jaylen Brown, who was the
Yep.
Finals MVP and the champion. You guys come do this shit to Jason Tatum now today? Nah, I'm yanking him, bro. We're yanking our guys, and you guys move forward. And that would be the biggest embarrassment to Steve Kerr.
now the real move, if they could, which I don't think they have the authority to do, is yank all three. Take all their players. Say, you know what?
That
You
would be
but I
crazy.
don't think they have the authority. They don't have the authority to do that. They don't. They cannot
Right.
do that. They can say it all day, but they don't have the authority to do that. Now they can say to their players, "Look, we want y'all off that team. It's an embarrassment. It's a disgrace. We Boston. This bump America at the end of the day. We care about America, but not if America going to be doing this, playing these political games. We gave them a pass with Jaylen Brown. We gave them a pass. We're not going to do this now. We want all y'all to come home. And if they say, look, coach, I got to stay cool. All right, we trading your ass. See, that right there,
Yeah, but
right there
hey, Pastor,
would be
I think
something.
he said something. I think he said something. Tatum said something behind the scenes about Jaylen Brown, bro. I think he
must
rubbed
have. He
somebody the
must
wrong
have.
way. He had to have, Mass. He had to have, bro. Because
It had to be something,
why
bro.
would
Yeah.
Grant Hill come back out again today?
And
Out
say
of nowhere.
basketball reasons.
Come on, it's
Yeah.
the basketball decision. He didn't even
You
have no
can't
reason to say
justify
that.
that. Yeah, you can't justify basketball
I'm
reasons.
telling you,
because,
Tatum stood up for Jaylen Brown and asked why Brown wasn't there. I'm telling you that, bro. You ain't listen. Let me tell y'all something, bro. You ain't going around Mike, Scotty, and Dennis and going to get goddamn going to get Steve Kerr. You're not doing that, bro. I'm sorry,
Right.
man.
You
Bro,
right.
you're gonna go around. You're gonna go around Jaylen Brown
And get Derek White. Yeah.
get him and Drew Holiday.
I don't mind Drew Holiday with the ticket. Drew
I do
Holiday
mind.
to
Hold
me
on.
is
I
the
mind him
exception.
over.
I don't mind him really.
I
on this
mind him
team.
over. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why I mind him over Jaylen Brown.
Oh, you're saying over Jaylen Brown?
Yes,
Okay.
because Team USA, bro. Team USA. Look at all the Team USA. You taking the best one or two players on every team. When did they take the third or fourth best player on the team? Unless the player was a defensive player of the year, or it was a special situation like they didn't have no big man that wanted to go that year, so they had to take JaVale McGee 1 year.
Yeah, I just like Drew Holiday's intangibles, and I think he's probably one of the best fits for this team. Not best player, but he fits well. But I get your point, though.
That's not how they
No.
pick the
Listen,
Olympics.
I know. Listen, we agree on that. Me and you both agree on that. I'm just saying that's just. I'm trying to get inside their train of thinking, if that makes sense. Yeah, but
Their
Grant Hill.
their thinking is influenced by Nike. Let's just keep it a 100% buck. Their influence is their thinking is influenced by Nike, flat out.
Well, Pastor. When Grant Hill uses the phrase "basketball reasons," that's the ultimate slap in the face to Jason Tatum because he's 6'9", 6'10". He's a great rebounder, great scorer. He's a two-way player. I mean, Devin Booker's not that. I mean, listen, I love Derek White's intangibles. He's cool. He's not Jason Tatum. Right, exactly. And so when Grant Hill comes out and says that, like, what are you saying, Grant? Like, I mean, what? Y'all got in the film room and said,
basketball reason that Nike paying the money. That's their basketball reason.
Wow.
That's what it is. The basketball reason is Nike paying all that money to support that team, and they have influence, even though y'all don't want them to think that. Because here's the thing. If you don't, y'all two need to be gone. You and Kerr need to be gone. You and Colangelo need to be gone. You got the 6 gold medals, Colangelo. Time for you to
Why
go.
is Grant Hill? Why do you think they put Grant Hill in this position, bro? I thought that was a terrible pick.
I mean, who else you gonna put there? You want a guy you want a guy that's gonna be articulate, that's gonna be accepted by all avenues, and you also want a guy that can relate to the players. Now, at the end of the day, you still want a guy like Grant doing now that'll stand 10 toes with you when you do some dumb shit politically wise.
I'm gonna tell you who I thought who should be in that position, and he even coaches on the side with some of the USA select team during the USA out of season Olympic stuff. Is Jeff Van Gundy. I think Jeff would have been the perfect guy to be Grant Hill, my opinion.
I
Jeff
don't,
Gundy
because
is
you
the.
know why
You don't
Jeff
think
ain't
so?
perfect? You know why he's not? Jeff has never been a company man. You could never come to Jeff Van Gundy and tell him, hey, look, for certain reasons, we won't tell you what, we can't play old boy tonight. He'll be like, hell
But
no.
that's my reason, Pastor. That's
I'm
why
saying,
I'm saying
no,
that.
again, they want company dudes. They know
Oh,
this
okay.
shit's
No,
political.
I got you. Okay,
They
okay.
talking
I
about
got
their
you. I got you.
money. See, they looking at like, yeah, this Olympics, we're gonna win no matter what 12 we put out there. That's how they actually feel. So they
I
like
got
the
you. I got
12
you.
out there is irrelevant. We're gonna win the Olympics. Now let's secure the bag. Let's not mess up our relationship with the people that's paying the money. At the end of the day, you stupid though, because if Nike wants to get an attitude, you don't think Adidas gonna step in and pay that? You don't think Puma's gonna step in and pay that? You don't think Reebok, any of them other Under Armour, anybody, you get anybody come in and pay.
Who's sponsoring the Olympic team? Do you know?
Nike.
Okay. Nike is okay.
Yeah. So to think that you can't get a sponsor besides Nike, what's wrong with you? What's wrong
Well,
with you?
of course you can. Of course you can.
Yeah. So again, this is the political side of it. And again,
Yeah.
this is, if Ticket is correct, this makes sense that they slap Jason Tatum's hand for speaking up for Jaylen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna get you back in the rotating on that, but look, learn how to
It's
keep
too
your
late
mouth
now,
shut, boy.
Pastor.
It's that
It's
type of
too
thing.
yeah.
Learn how to
It's too
keep your
late now,
mouth
though.
shut. We'll embarrass you, boy. No, go ahead and embarrass me then.
The damage is already done, Elder. So
Man, I know, and I'm
my
telling
bad.
you,
It's already done.
I would compound it by leaving. I'm telling you, I
Mm-hmm.
will compound it by leaving, because now you're forced to give excuses to everybody out there that want questions of why I'm going. Because I wouldn't talk to nobody right now. I would leave
Right.
and wouldn't talk to anybody, probably till the Olympics is over.
Right. Pastor,
I'd leave them
before
guessing.
you go, and I enjoy you coming on, but I just gotta get your train of thought on one more topic if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know, I feel like other than the OKC Thunder, my Houston Rockets, if when you go back and watch this video, I showed a clip of me in Houston pregame at the Toyota Center in the arena. I was talking with Pascal Siakam. It's all on my pregame shit before the video. You'll see it.
Okay.
I think the Rockets are the other team. They're in a very they're in a in-between stage where they can go left or right, good and bad, if that makes sense, depending on the moves that they make moving forward. You know, with the extensions with Sagoon and Jalen, and I know you build on Green's channel, and me and you are kind of, you know, I like to say realistic, right? We don't let the listen. I'm a Rockets fan, like to the core. Trust me, to the core. You know, I don't know if we're gonna make the right decision, man. And I think depending on what we do with Jalen and Sagoon, as far as the extension goes and paying guys and training guys, those two guys, you know, like I like your angle when it comes to that. I like how honest you are. And we got to learn to put our fandom to the side and just call it like we see it. We may want something to happen, but it doesn't matter because the organization for the Houston Rockets don't think how we think. They think business, and they don't believe in those two guys the way those fans on this channel think they do. And so to that, you say what?
I say what the Houston Rockets need to do is play this thing out and see if they can get a trade for Jalen Green, because that's what they're trying to do. If you don't get a trade by the start of the season, go ahead and sign Sengun. If Jalen starts to trip, honestly, I think you have to play him the way you play John Wall. You cannot allow him to be a distraction to your locker room. And if he persists to be that and not be professional, take him out the locker room like they did with old boy. Remember that? And I hate that, but that's what I think it will be the best move for them. You cannot, because remember, if you don't sign him by October 31st, that means they're automatically going to go into restricted free agency. You don't have another chance to sign. I'm not letting Sengun. I'm not letting Sengun go into restricted free agency.
Pastor. So with that being said, then, bro, and again, you know what I'm saying? We troll, I talk shit, but deep down inside, bro, I appreciate your knowledge and your insight. You know that. So are you saying that Sagoon is first priority over Jalen? Because there's a lot of Rocket fans you feel different. They feel like Jalen.
I know a lot of Rocket fans love Jalen. They think they're on the same level as what I typically get from them. They really, the consensus is that they're on the same level. They both deserve it. I disagree with their opinion. I
I
don't
do
think
too,
that
bro.
Jalen has done
I do
enough to
too.
show that he deserves it. I think
He
Sengun
hasn't.
has showed enough growth every year from year 1 to year 2, from year 2 to year 3. I'm not concerned about his high ankle sprain, the injuries. I'm not concerned about none of that. It's not
Right.
nothing major, nothing serious. I'm going with the guy that is rare in the NBA. His skill set is rare in the NBA as his size. He is a rare
Mm-hmm.
commodity. I promise you right now, if the league believed that Sengun was available, you'd have double digit
Oh,
teams trying to
absolutely.
get Sengun. But here's the thing the league knows that Jalen Green's available right now. You have nobody calling. And the reason
Well,
they're not
Pastor.
calling is because they're talking to Jalen Green's people and they're saying they want a
Right.
max deal. And they don't believe the league. The league executives don't believe Jalen Green is worth a max deal. They're down there looking at my man in Miami and saying, hey,
Yeah,
he's technically better than Jalen Green. Now, Jalen may have more upside, but he's achieved more and he's better. And he's not even on a max deal. And in Miami can't even move him. They can't move him and
that's
cut
true.
Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
So how are we going to give Jalen Green 15 million more dollars? And if he turns out to be like Tyler Hero has been, a flop, really, not what we expected him to be. He ain't earning his money. We ain't going to be able to
And
move him. And now
and
you're
and and, and,
shackling them when it comes to dealing with your other 6 guys that are on your rookie deals. You're going to be
and
shackled with those
Pastor
guys.
and
Yeah.
Pastor, check this out, man.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of insight, okay? Because last
Okay.
year I was at every fucking Kings game, right?
Yeah.
And I do a great job at barter and just trying to get myself down there talking to people. That's just what I do, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When the Rockets came to town, and I got a chance to talk to Ryan Hollins, the Rockets broadcaster,
Oh
right?
yeah.
He calls Rockets games, right? I don't
I
like
know
him.
Ryan Hollins. I know him.
Yeah, can't stand Ryan. He's a LeBron
I
James
hate
flunky,
that nigga.
He
whatever.
is. He's a gawker, no doubt.
Yeah. Pastor, let me tell you something, okay? They believe in Sagoon.
I
Okay.
know.
The Rockets feel like I can go get another Jalen in the future or somewhere else. Because guys like that, they do grow on trees. Let's be honest here. Guys like Sagoon, that tall, that skill set, that type of intangible, yeah, he needs work. You don't find it. Listen, the Rockets have a history. Yao Ming, Hakeem, Sampson. I mean, like,
Yep.
stop this nonsense, right? The Rockets have always been built around big guys, and they've had their most success around big guys. When they got James Harden, respectfully, 2 conference finals, I mean, he couldn't take you home. Not saying Sagoon is on that level yet, but I just feel comfortable. Listen, man, let's get back to old school basketball, playing from
Yeah.
the inside out, right? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? The Rockets last year were at their best when the ball went into Sagoon and he dictated
Facts.
everything. We were at our worst when Jalen Green was dictating. Now, Green and them, and Green, my guy, we talk all the time. They're going to highlight the last week or two of this season where Jalen Green was amazing, which he was because Sagoon got hurt. Matter of fact, Sagoon hurt his ankle in Sacramento. I was at the game. I was there. I posted on my channel. And so when Sagoon went out, yeah, that's when Jalen took off. But that's not the measuring stick. Jalen, can
No.
you do that when Sagoon's in there with you? Like, who cares what you do when he's not there? The goal is, can you coexist with your
Right.
second
Yeah.
best player? Or the first best player. And again, like the Rockets were at their best when they went to Sagoon. That's why early in the season, when we were above 500, and we were a top 5 seed with a top 5 defense, everything went through Alpine Sagoon. It didn't go through fucking Jalen Green. There's a reason
Nope.
why Ime Udoka was benching Jalen Green in the fourth quarter. There's a reason for this, right? Come on. And so, listen, I think, I don't think Ime trusts Jalen like that. I think
He
he
don't.
deals with him, but I don't think, listen, Fred Van Fleet was playing damn near 38 minutes a game, Pastor.
I
Come on.
know. I know.
You don't know why? Because he trusts
Trust
Fred with
me.
the ball in his hands way more than he trusted Jalen Green. What up, Herm?
Salute, Ma. Salute, Pastor.
Salute,
What
brother
up?
Arnold.
Salute, Devontae. But I agree 100% with Mars with you and Pastor. I think the Rockets even already know that Jalen Green probably was playing the way he was playing because you got to understand when they evaluate paying guys, they look at their lifestyles, they look at how they move off the court as well,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
what Jalen Green has going on off the court may be his motivation why he's trying to get paid and trying to get a max money deal. I don't think his real motivation is basketball. I think his real motivation is more of off the court. So I think once you may pay him, You may not get the best of him anymore after he gets paid. A la Andrew Wiggins. Look at Andrew Wiggins. He did his thing in 2022, was playing great basketball for Golden State. Soon he gets paid. Soon Golden State pay him that extension. We haven't seen the best of Andrew Wiggins at all ever since he got paid. That's a situation that Houston, type of situation that Houston has to think about as well if they're going to pay Jalen Green. Şengün is the future. I think you need to for sure pay him. You could afford, even if Jalen Green is being disgruntled or whatever, you could afford that because somehow, some way, you could get rid of him, or even if he walks, you okay. You okay if you Houston, because that would give you more cap space. And I
Before
think,
Pastor,
yeah, go ahead.
before Pastor goes again, because I want Pastor to get in here again. For you who don't know, because a lot of you motherfuckers don't know shit about basketball. You guys just don't. Y'all ain't been around it. Y'all don't know it. It is what it is. Jalen Green, Pastor, is from the Fresno Modesto area in California, Northern California, which is about 2 hours from Sacramento. For y'all who don't know, that's where Jalen Green is born and raised from. Okay, when he came to Sacramento, he had about 30 to 40 tickets that he paid for his family, Pastor. And at halftime, I was blessed enough to be in the back in the tunnel where, like the little lounges and shit where family be at, commentators, blah, blah, blah. And I got to talk to Jalen's cousin, and we're just chopping it up. And he said, "Oh, yeah, man, like Jay's my cousin." And I met his mom, his uncle, right? All kind of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, again, I think Jalen Green is talented. But if you guys just had some of the conversations that I've had with some of these people and with the Rockets personnel, they don't believe in him. They just don't. They don't. They think he's a mental case to a certain degree. They respect his talent, but talent only gets you so far in this league. It just does. A lot of guys are talented. Pastor can tell you that. And so all I know is this, man. From what I got in those few games where they came here on the road, and I got a chance to sit down and really pick their brains and ask questions off record. Keyword is off record because sometimes you'll get different answers on camera, off camera. It is what it is. Again, a lot of you guys don't know shit about basketball. You've never been around it. It's cool behind the scenes. It is what it is. But a lot of times people will give you a real answer, if they trust and believe in you, and they'll give you an honest answer. Pastor, they don't believe in that guy, bro. They just don't. They don't.
I agree with you 100%.
I don't understand why Rockets fans don't understand this. They don't. If I believe in you, I'm not benching you in the fourth quarter.
They don't want to have a talent as the number 2 pick that they don't get nothing for. Now, here's
exactly
what they believe that if you just build with the young players, they can win. It's just you got better young players on other teams. Here's Jalen Green's options, in my opinion. Jalen Green's option, he has 2, in my opinion. First off, keep being quiet. Don't stir the pot. That's the best thing for you and your crew to do. Don't you let the media start coming at you. So stay quiet. Secondly, the number one thing you have to do, if you really truly want to stay in Houston, take a pay cut. Come like Jalen Brunson did. Take a pay cut on a short-term deal. You can do a 3-year deal extension where you only get the 3rd year as a player option. So that's really only a 2-year deal. Do that on the short term, go prove yourself, and then guess what? You'll have more suitors that want to give you a max deal if you ball out for those next 2 years. You see what I'm saying? So if not, and you don't want to go that route, you say, look, I want the bread. I don't care about that. I don't care about being in Houston. I want the bread. Your best option is to be quiet, start this season, and be in kill mode like you was last May or April, whatever the month you have one good month, April. No, not April. March. You have one good month.
Yeah. It was March.
Like you did in March, and try to convince a team that you're worthy to be traded of. And whenever your agent tell you, look, such and such said they want you, they want to do this, and then you go and say, look, I want to go there. Tell your team I want to go there. Not your teammates. But I'm talking about your execs and all that. Trade me there. I'm hearing there's a spot there for me. They believe in me. They want to pay me right now. You didn't pay me by October 31st. Send me there right now. Because they're willing to, and they will. They'll do it if it works for Houston.
So
but
what
if you want to get the bag, you got to convince some team You're worthy of the bag, and that's going to come the way you come out the gates this year. You got to come out the
Right.
gates like hell's fire, bro, just like you did in March. And you come
What's
out.
your gut tell you, Pastor?
My gut tells me that they're going to be mediocre. They're going to have chemistry issues because you got too many
Okay.
guys that are trying to prove themselves. You just got too many, and you only got one ball. And you got veterans
Right.
there that are gonna get what they're gonna get. Like you said, he trusts Van Fleet. You think his minutes gonna go from 38 to 30? No.
No, maybe
He
35
finna get
to
his minutes.
yeah.
Dylan Brooks is
Right.
the head of your defense. If
You
he's
got to
healthy,
play him.
he's
Yeah,
gonna
you
play
got to play him.
35 minutes a game. So
Right.
you're not gonna
Right.
get rid of him. So now you got limited positions, 3, with 8 guys got to split those. It's
Mhm.
just not enough minutes, y'all. I'm sorry. I tried to show
Right.
them guys over there. Then you got high dollar veterans, $12
Yeah,
million.
good point.
You're not sitting $12 million on the bench, bro. I'm sorry. He's going to be the first guy off the bench if he's coming off the bench. You got $9 million. You're going to find minutes for him. And then you got Jeff Green at $8 million. You're going to find minutes for him. Why? You want to be able to move them to other teams?
Yeah, Tari
So to
Eason needs
tell
to
me
play.
they're not going to be in the
yeah,
rotation, no owner's going to sit there and look and say, I got 12, 9, that's 21 plus. I got $30 million sitting at the end of my bench, can't even get off the bench.
right. Yeah.
But
Million, bro.
Pastor
See, when
Mom,
I look at the end of my bench, I should see a guy making 1.7.
2.5. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
2.5,
Yeah,
2.3.
for
That's
sure.
what I should see.
For sure.
I don't need to see
Yeah.
12, 9, 8 million. I'm telling
Right.
you, it's going to be these rookies that don't get
That's
on the damn
above
court.
that's above mid-level exception. Shit,
hey,
12
but
to 13.
And at the
Pastor
end of the
Mom,
day, you finna have problems because you don't have enough playing time for all these guys. They didn't set it up for all these guys to play. They set it up for us to be able to trade these 45 million in tradable contracts they have on top
Mhm.
of another 43 million in Fred Van Fleet that you can
Agree.
trade. On
Agree.
top of another 20 you could trade with Brooks, which I hope you wouldn't, because he's the one you need to keep. And then you got Jalen Green dangling there. You got Jabari Smith dangling there. You may have 1 or 2 other ones that you don't care if you lose dangling there to entice a team to take Jalen to get you what you need back. You want a superstar. You need a number 1. Houston doesn't have a number 1 player. They don't have a
They
number 1
don't.
option right now.
Before
They
you
need a
go,
number
Herm,
1 option.
Pastor, do you think my Rockets pick up the team option for Fred, his 4th year?
Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah,
No way.
I agree with you. I
They're
agree
not
with you.
trying to. They're not trying to. They love Fred, but Fred is the salary that's going to be able
Correct.
to pair Fred because
Yep.
of his resume plus one other star and get them the person they want with those picks.
Yes.
They're not
That's an
trying to
easy
give
move
up 2,
too.
3. They're not trying to do what the Lakers did and give up 2 number 2 picks, bro. They ain't. What
Right.
they want to do is say, hey, here's Fred Van Fleet. He's a world champ.
Mhm.
He's an all-star. I think he made 1 all-star
That's a
team.
good point.
And he's making this, and his contract expires. Then we'll give you Jalen. Oh, no, you like Jabari more? Cool. We'll give you Jabari. It doesn't matter. Your guy makes 52? Cool. We can take it. They can make this deal with 2. Because then think about it, y'all. When the season is going, it's hard to do 3 for 1, 4 for 1 deals because your
Of
roster's
course
already
it
full.
is.
So you really ain't doing more than a 2 for 1 deal anyway, unless you get a 3rd or 4th team involved. So
I was happy,
they,
Pastor. I was happy when the Rockets gave Fred a team option for the 4th year and then a player option because that's the Rockets making the right move. We'll keep you for 3 years, buddy. And then that last year, your expiring deal possibility, we'll trade you. We'll add you to a piece and fucking go get a Kevin Durant. Go get somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
so
exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, I thought that was a perfect move.
I think they've made all the right moves when it comes to that. Having $45 million in tradable contracts.
Oh
having
my
43
God.
in Van Fleet. You literally got $90 million you can trade. That's falling off people's books. You tell me teams that know they can't win don't want 43 million to fall off their books. They don't give a shit if Fred ever play a minute for them. They want that 43 million falling off their books. Especially if they got a disgruntled superstar that ain't helping them win and they're wasting their money on him.
Right. So it sounds like me and you are on the same page. I think at some point they're going to package up something, and I think that they're going to make a major move with Jalen, Fred, and somebody else. And I think before the season's over, you're going to see if it's not a Kevin Durant, it's going to be a Lauri Markkanen. I mean, it's going to be somebody in that Rockets uniform, and I see Jalen being gone this year. That's
Gotta
just
be.
my opinion, man.
Gotta
Yeah,
be.
and you're right. It has to be
Gotta
that
be.
way. It
Gotta
has to
be.
be, man. Believe it, it has to be that way. Yeah,
Gotta be.
it has to be.
And check and
Go ahead,
Maz,
Herm.
check it out. Hey Maz, check it out. They're the Rockets fans that literally
Yeah,
want them to play the season out. I'm like, are y'all serious? Y'all want them to play this out and then have $45 million just walk away from your
can't
team
do
for
it.
nothing.
Can't
Then
do it.
Van Fleet, if you don't resign, if you don't take the option on him to keep him, he walks away for nothing. He goes
Right.
signs another team for nothing. You finna have $90 million just walk away for nothing?
You can't
That's
do it, bro.
stupid
You
business.
can't do it.
You can't survive doing that. They did
Hey,
these
hold on.
moves to
Just
move
real
these
quick, Herm.
players.
Just real quick, Herm. Pastor,
Yeah.
we can't do what the Clippers did.
Hell
Let
no, you
people
can't.
go for nothing. We can't do that.
Nope. Nope. You can't let a $50 million man just walk away and get nothing
Come on,
when you
bro.
gave up six
Nothing for
damn
it.
picks
Right.
and two all-stars, man.
SGA. Yeah. And
You gave up two
SGA is like
all-stars
being
for
who
him.
yeah,
Stop, bro.
exactly.
You
Go ahead,
can't
Herm.
do it. You ain't got Ballmer money in Houston. You got money, but you ain't got Ballmer
Right.
money in Houston.
Right.
So go ahead, Herm. My bad.
No, you good, Pastor.
Man, you good, Pastor. You good, Pastor. But what gave it away anyway for us when Houston not believing in Jalen Green when they drafted Shepard. That tells you everything you need to know right there about them drafting Shepard. So we know what Houston really wants to do. You can't blame them. Um, and plus, you could get some value back for Jalen Green. Jalen Green could be on some could make some changes for a good, decent team. He may need to change the scenery to get the best of him. So, I think Houston could mess around and get something back for him that's valuable. So, if I'm Houston off top, I'm making Jalen Green available. You already have a conversation with him and his team for his agents and everything. Let them know, hey, look, this is our plans. We understand that
Mhm.
you want to get paid. We understand that you really want to move on. I mean, that you really, probably prefer to stay here to get your max money, but we have other plans. We'll
Right.
find you the right destination to get paid. All you got to do is just behave yourself. We'll figure it out down the line, but this is what we want to do. And I think Houston just got to get ahead on it. Don't let the rumors swirl around. Already meet with him and
Right.
his team and get them to understand this is our
And
plans.
Herm,
And
check
he's
this
going
out,
to go
Herm.
for it.
And I know Pastor don't like what I'm about to say here. And I'm gonna say it, bro. I don't give a fuck. Jabari Smith ain't what people thought he was, Elder and Herm. He's not. He's okay. He's good. He's decent. He was deemed to be the next KD or a 3 or 4 who can stretch you out, play good defense. He's been underwhelming for me as a Rockets fan. He hasn't gotten better. He hasn't progressed. I think he's digressed a little bit. His versatility on defense hasn't been there for me, and mainly his perimeter shooting has been so disappointing because he was cast as being a stretch 4-3 who can stretch you out and hit perimeter shots. Therefore, Jalen can work. Sagoon can work, and Jabbar was going to be the one guy who was going to space you out, Elder, and provide floor spacing, a la Alori marketing. Right? He's not that. And so, Pastor, am I wrong for saying that? I don't think Jabari is what we thought he was. I never thought he was. Anyways, get his ass out of here.
What some believe, and this is what some believe. I have to say this first. That
Okay.
because of the way the system is set up with the ball running through Sengun and old boy taking the most
Mm-hmm.
shots than Jalen Green, that Jabari hasn't really had a true opportunity to show who he is. That's what some believe. Now, here's the thing. Internally, Houston should know because they get to see him in practice. They get to see him. If they
Okay.
believe that, then you keep him. If not, let that go out there so that you keep people that want him. Because like I heard the Knicks said Sengun. Hell no, we ain't doing Sengun. Came right back. Well, we ain't sending Jabari Smith. We ain't doing Jabari either. You see what I'm saying? So if
Yeah.
they believe internally that that's part of the problem, the way their system is, we just can't get Jabari going, then you keep him. But if you realize he really isn't what all we thought he was going to be, he ain't finna jump to be this type of, then use that because he could be one of those young players that you use to get the number one guy you want. Because teams do like Jabbar, and a lot of teams probably feel that way that he's
Well, they
talented
like
because
the
he can stroke
upside.
it.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
like
and
the
they
upside.
saying, look, he just need an opportunity where he could be a second guy. where he
I
can
know,
show
I
his
know.
talent. He's
His
a fourth,
shooting has
fifth.
not been
Think about it. He's
good.
a
His
fourth.
shooting
He's a
has not been
fourth, fifth.
good.
He's a fourth, fifth option right now because you got Van Fleet gonna get his shots. Shoot,
I agree.
oh boy, Brooks is gonna get his shots regardless. He gonna take his shots, even though he should be your fifth, sixth option.
Brooks
He's really
is
your
something
third
else.
option because he gonna let it fly. Then you got
Yeah.
the two main dudes. So a lot of people believe Jabari just haven't had a chance to really show his talent. They
But
should know internally though.
even with that being said, Elder, he's had
Mhm.
open looks. He's had situations where he could have stopped a run or
Man, you know
extended the
how it
run.
is. If you ain't consistently getting that
I
flow,
know,
that open look don't mean nothing, bro. If you
but
ain't
that's the
consistently in a flow, that open look don't mean nothing. Don't
but
mean
Elder,
nothing.
that's what separates certain guys though. Even if you're getting one shot or two shots every 4, 5, 8, 6 minutes, like you got to
Some young,
listen,
hey,
Elder.
young guys
You have
need
to take
time to
advantage of
adjust.
your moments. Oh, okay, listen. I get it. That's fair. I get it. It's NBA. I think we both understand that aspect of the game. But even if you're not in a rhythm, Jabari, bro, I need you to make shots, man. Like I need you to
Again,
stretch out the floor, open this
I have
fucking
not
floor up
been
for
I
Jalen
have
and
not been
Sabonis. I need you to
overly
do it.
impressed. I have not been overly impressed, but I can't say I've looked and saw like, man, this dude, hey, he ain't
So
worthy of the
you're
top
still
five
kind
pick.
of
I'm on the fence
like
with Jabari because I haven't seen enough. Because again,
okay.
he's young.
So you're
He
being
came to the
patient
league
then.
at what 19 years old. And here's the thing:
I think he was
his
turning
whole
20 when
life,
he got into the league.
no problem. His whole life though, he's probably been the number one option.
Oh,
So
well,
some young
of course
guys,
he
it take
is.
a minute. It takes a minute for them to figure out, man, I'm the third, I'm the fourth, I'm the fifth option.
What if I told you, and you might agree or disagree with this, but this has been in my mind for a long time, and I told Green this, bro. I wouldn't mind getting Julius Randle to the Rockets, man. That's
I
just
already
me.
said this. I said this to these fools the other day.
I wouldn't mind that, bro. Give me Julius
Bro,
Randle. Give him to me.
I'm
Come on,
telling you.
come
And
on.
the Knicks are the type of
Whew.
team.
Yeah,
When
that
you
would
look
do
at
it.
the way it's structured, they don't even have to
Yes,
get Jabari back. What they would
they
need to get
don't.
back is Jalen
Fred.
Green because their weakest link, even though it's a decent link, is their two.
Yeah.
Get a
Well,
guy that
I
has the
said Fred.
potential to be a
Yeah.
superstar. Because you got what's the DiVincenzo and you got Hart. That's really your
Yeah,
twos.
Joe has really passed the Golden State Warriors and the Milwaukee Bucks. He's come a long way. That
He's
motherfucker
this
can.
is what he is. He's
Woo, he
solid.
can
He's the
play. He
definition
can
of
play.
solid. He can,
Yes,
but
he
he
can
don't
play.
have
He can
any
play.
upside to be a star. Jalen
No,
Green
he doesn't.
does. If Jalen can get more mature and hone in and focus on basketball more, he has the
Yeah.
upside to be a star. So
Let
mind
me
you,
tell you
you got a
something,
plug
bro.
and play superstar already in Jalen Brunson, who can
I'm
play with
giving
anyone.
yes,
So
I'm giving
Matt, I'm
Jalen
telling him,
Green.
I said this the other day with the trade. Trade Jalen Green
Come
in New
on,
York
bro.
and get
Yes.
Julius Randle right now.
Go get him right. Well,
He
Pastor.
would fit your team so good.
Yeah,
And
trade
listen,
Jalen
here's the
Green
Oh
and
thing.
my
Paul
God.
Smith around him.
Also, too, the New York Knicks are so beyond Randall because of the talk in the media, blah
Just
blah
the
blah.
media stuff. Yeah. Not his play.
Yeah, they would do it right now just based on that. Get him out of here. He's at blah 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 because that's how dumb the Knicks are, right? And
And
then two,
they have his
you get
replacement.
Mikal Bridges. Yeah. They just got Mikal Bridges. They
OG.
got Brunson. Yeah, OG.
OG's the guy gonna
Where
play
does
forward for him.
where does Julius Randle fit in this equation? He
He
doesn't.
don't. You
So if
got a
you're the
golden
Rockets,
opportunity.
hey, Elder, you can fleece them right now.
Yeah.
You can
And
fleece them
then
right
this
now.
the thing. Here's the thing. Get Julius now. You can
Yep.
literally keep him for a year and a half and not have to worry about signing and re-upping him yet. You
Nope.
get to try him out.
Nope.
And then if you don't like
Correct.
what you see, put him in a package and move him.
Yep.
He
Something
barely making
else.
30 mil. He
But
barely
he'll
making
be
30.
great in Udoka's system though.
Oh, I know he would, bro. I'm telling you,
Hey,
Julius
fellas.
Randle would be a beast in that system. Him
He
and
can
Sengun
pass.
down
He
there,
can
bro.
score. He
Oh
can
my God.
rebound. He can play make. He's a
He
lefty.
has that
He's
high
Oh my
motor.
seasoned.
God.
Come
He
on,
has that
bro.
high
He
Come on.
motor.
does, bro. They hit that one now, Jalen. I said, y'all fans are dumb. Y'all need to
Well,
look
they
to
love
win
Jalen
now.
Green, Pastor. They love him. They
They
are
do, bro.
attached to
But
Jalen Green.
at the end of the
Yeah.
day, you got to go with what your team want. Your team don't love him, and that's what I'm saying. You talking about we trying to separate them? I'm not trying to separate y'all team. Your team is trying to separate them. They
Right.
don't love this dude. Everything I'm seeing in the press, everything I'm hearing behind the scenes, Everything I'm watching, they don't
Same
want him.
here.
He is
Same here.
available, bro. But they
Yeah,
love
they
St.
like
Louis.
him. They don't love him.
Man,
Yeah, they
I
like
don't
him,
want
but they
to
don't
see
love
me.
him.
I don't want to be nowhere I'm not truly wanted or desired. I would rather be gone if I was Jalen Green. So I'm like, look, bro, I ain't gonna cause no problems. I'm gonna stay professional, but let's go ahead and make this deal happen. Move
And
me.
we can listen. And Elder Herman made a great point, and me and you skipped over this shit. We can talk basketball all we want to, but that off the court shit with Jalen and that Cougar and other things among that plays an impact as well. And
It does.
organizations look at that, right?
They do.
And
And they don't
so
want that
because
kind of smoke. They
yeah,
don't want those kind of
they don't
problems.
want that. Yeah, they don't want
They
that.
know
They'll
that
deal
they're
with it if your talent is fucking LeBron, KD, or stuff. They'll deal with the shit. But if you're
they,
Jalen Green, you're
they
not good
don't
enough to fucking have that, and then they're like, pay me a big damn
they
near
don't
deal.
want that
Not
one
gonna happen.
o'clock call saying that
Right.
you've been arrested or domestic
Correct.
this or we got video of it. They
Especially
don't
after
want it because
Kevin
that's
Porter
what they
Jr.
think gonna and they think that's gonna happen if you're
Yeah.
immature. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that is their biggest best option right now to make a move. But the thing
Oh
is, you want to
man.
go for the home run, and you don't really need it because you're full of talent on that team. You don't have to get the home run to compete this year. You don't. And
And
you
guess
can do
what,
this
Elder?
move. Hold on. Check it out. You can do
Go
this
ahead.
move and still get a star if one gets
Yes.
disgruntled later. Because you
And y'all
still
need to think
got Van
about
Fleet,
this.
you still got Jabari, you still got Cam Whitmore,
Yes.
you
There you
still
go.
got
There
other
you go.
moves to get
Hold
to
on, Herm.
beat
Yeah.
you if that works out.
Elder just said it the best. The Rockets can get Julius Randle without giving up too much right now. You give
Yeah.
up Jalen, you give up a piece or something. Or some 1 year
I give
it
up
could be Ken
Jabari.
Whitmore
I
or
even
No,
fucking
no,
somebody
no,
else.
no. You do
I don't like
Jalen.
Ken Whitmore,
See,
bro. I don't like
Jalen
Ken
makes
Whitmore.
12. Jalen makes 12. You can throw in the because see, they lost their big center. Give them Steven Adams. You don't need him. You got Sengun and you got Landale backing them up, making 9. Give them
Oh, I'm not
that
gonna
now.
do it.
Now between those two, you got 20 mil. All you got to do is throw one more player in there, and you got it done. And maybe a
Yep.
pick. Give them one pick
Good point.
and
Good
another
point.
player. Because Julius' contract is not one of them contracts that people look at as a plus. They just look at it
It's
as a
a friendly
neutral.
contract. Yeah.
Yeah, it's neutral or whatever. Bro, I bet the
Mhm.
Knicks would work with you, bro. They ain't finna try to fleece you for that when they getting Jalen Green out the thing. And they get a
Right.
year to test him out if they want to, and then they get the control if he goes in a restricted free agency or not. Man, come on, bro. That's the deal
That's
for
a
them.
good
And I'm
point.
telling you,
Hey man,
that
Elder making
team
sense right
is
now, folks.
scary. That team is scary when your front
Yes.
court is Julius Randle, your front court is Sengun, and then
And
whoever else you
Julius
want to put at the
and
three.
Jabari.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Jabari. Yeah, you still got
Yeah,
Jabari,
Right.
they'll be a playoff team. They should be a
Yeah.
playoff
bro.
team to make that move.
Bro, and see everybody want to make these big old moves because they say we got to get a star. Get a star later. Make this move now
Right.
though to get the space for the star. Make
Well,
this
you
move
take
now
a
to
few
get the
steps
space for the
backwards
Cause
to
star.
take
Houston
4 or 5 steps
it's a
forward.
good city. It's a good city to attract a
Man,
superstar eventually.
if
So
Well,
if
it's Houston. It's
if
Houston.
Phoenix
yeah, so
if Phoenix
they'll
start
get
off
somebody.
horrible, if Phoenix start off bad, guys getting hurt,
KD's
I'm
gone.
telling you, KD
KD's
gonna be on the
gone.
market.
Yep.
And now
Yep.
you can
KD's
get
gone.
KD. You trade Van Fleet, Jabari, 3 picks.
They
You
got the
got
pick.
KD.
Yeah, they got the
They
pick.
got the picks. You got KD. Now you got KD at your 3, Julius at the 4,
Mhm.
Sengun at the 5. Bro, I'm a stop. Then you can put Amon at the 1 because that's what you or Shepard. I don't care.
And you still got
Shepard gonna
Dylan
be your
Brooks
two
playing
guard.
Hey,
defense, shooting
still got
threes.
Dylan
Yeah.
Brooks. Check it out. You
Yeah.
still got other moves you can make. You can move Jeff Green. You can move Landell. You can move Whitmore. You can move any of these trade Easton do if you're getting a real good player back. You see, I'm not saying just do that, but if you can get a real good player back, you still got a lot of moves you can still make. It shouldn't be just
Yeah.
one move. Shouldn't be just one move. But you
Elder
telling
has a
me
great point.
Sengun, Julius Randle, and freaking Kevin Durant ain't finna compete? You lost your mind, man. You lost your damn mind. That's
Elder,
a that's a
Elder
that's
has
a
a great point.
terrifying front court, bro. That's a terrifying front court to go up
You give
against.
Ime Udoka that type of rotation and personnel, he
Name me
gonna
a
do something
front
with it.
court.
Yeah,
Name me a front court in the NBA better. Name one. If
you
you can
probably
pull
can.
that off. Ain't
You
one
probably
front
It's
can.
court in
not
the
one.
NBA better, bro.
It's not one.
That
Jabari, Julius, and Sagoon, you probably can't, Elder.
not even Jabari. I'm talking about if you get Kevin, because he gonna come
Oh,
available.
oh, 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 oh,
Kevin,
you said Kevin. Gotcha.
Julius, and Sengun,
Yeah.
you could forget it. You could forget it. You got bucket
Yeah.
getters, you got passers, you got ball handlers, you got mid-range shooters, you got 3 knockdowners,
You got post up.
you
Yeah.
got pick and roll dudes, you got post up players, you got it all, bro. You got it
Mhm.
all in them 3 dudes.
Yeah.
Who cares what my guard's doing? Just keep people out
Good
the
point.
lane, damn it. That's all I tell them. Keep them out the lane. That's all you gotta do.
Right.
put Armand Thomas. He's good at that. Don't let nobody get in
Oh,
the lane,
Amin
bro.
Thompson. Yeah.
Armand Thompson. Don't let nobody get in the lane, bro. Then put Dylan next to him. Oh, we good to go. We good to go. Man,
Yeah. They're both
Armand
long and
Thomas.
lengthy.
Get Armand Thomas, Dylan Brooks, Kevin Durant, Julius Randle, and Sengun. You telling me that can't compete? You telling me that
It
can't?
can
Man,
compete.
stop it, bro.
It,
You still
it
got
will
guys like
compete.
Shepard, Whitmore, all these dudes coming off the bench. You still would have Jeff Green at that point if you wanted to. You still could have some veterans coming in at that point. Man, stop it. See, I'm
I
not
love
as
Larry
big. I'm
Marketing.
not as big on Lori marketing
I
because
am,
to
bro. I
me,
am.
let me say why. Let me say why. Lori
Okay.
marketing, he's up to get paid and he wants a max deal. I don't see Laurie Markkinen as a one, y'all. He can't come in and lead this team to a chip, in my personal opinion. So I don't want to bring that guy in, pay him a max deal, and expect him to lead. I already got Sengun on a max deal as my 1B or, number 2 guy. I can't
Hmm.
bring Laurie in, and I don't see that's a nice backcourt. Front court. Don't get me wrong.
It
I don't
is. It
see that
is. It
winning no
is.
chip, though. I don't see that winning no chip. I don't. I don't. So that's the only reason I don't. I like Laurie Marketing, but not when I know I got to pay him a max deal because that's what he wants. He wants a max deal.
That's the only
And
downfall.
I
Yeah.
don't
That's
like
the only
him on that
downfall.
team as a max deal. If I got a bona fide superstar and I know that Laurie Marketing's skills make my superstar greater, then I come bring him in and pay him that money. That's where marketing is better, not with Houston, in my personal opinion. Because he can't lead. If he's getting that deal, that he's coming in expecting to be the leader, he ain't going to lead you to no chip. Laurie Marketing is not that kind of player. He's great, but he's not that kind of player, in my opinion.
It's not a bad take. I mean, there's some truth to that. What up, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, I agree. I'm gonna tell you, Mars. You might think I'm crazy. Well,
Go ahead.
Pastor, you might
I
think I'm
do.
crazy too. This what this what I think the Rockets need to do
That's a
though.
given.
This what I think. This what I think the Rockets need to do
I do,
though.
bro. I do.
I,
I'm
I
listening.
think the Rockets need to make a move for Laurie Marketing though. Deep down, I
You just
think you
said
need to
that.
make a move for Laurie Marketing. I think that the Rockets got the picks to do it. Obviously, you probably I don't know if it had Dana Ainge for field, but you may have to throw like a guy like a Cam Whitmore in there. You might have to throw some of your role play. You might even have to throw, unfortunately, man Thompson in there.
No, I'm
I don't
definitely
think
not
Dana
doing it for
Ainge
that.
Well,
Hell
now.
no.
it's one or the other. You can't give away Cam and Almond. You just can't. I mean, maybe one of them, but I'm gonna keep
I'm
Almond
not.
over Cam.
I'm not giving
I'm
I
away
just
love
thinking
Amon
if I
Almond
had
Thompson
again.
Dana
after
Ainge,
one
we'll
year.
feel about it though.
I am not giving away Amon Thompson after one
I'm
year
not
unless he's
either.
getting
I'm
a
not either.
bona fide
Right.
superstar, and they say I have to give him up. That's the only
I
way
love
Amon
Almond
Thompson is going.
Thompson. Yeah.
See,
His upside
I
is
sent it
fucking.
to Greenleaf last night. I sent some
Uh huh.
polls that they did in the Houston area, and I sent other stuff to show him where they grade these guys at. Everybody want to talk about how Amon Thompson is bad shooting, da 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 da. He is actually number 2 on that team when it comes to grading out as a player behind Sengun. They're not going to get, and he's only had 1 year. They're not giving that dude up, bro. I'm telling you, it would have to be
I
Kevin
agree.
Durant coming and Phoenix saying, "Hey, look, we ain't doing the deal with the Amon." That's the only way I'm doing that deal. That's it. And I don't want to give up Amon. I got so much other stuff. You shouldn't be demanding Amon from me. I'm giving you players that are on that level or greater
But
than
they
him.
will
But
just because, Elder. You know how teams do this. They will just because they can
yeah.
do it.
Well, at that point,
You know.
I mean, it depends on the player that I'm getting. Then, if I'm giving up,
Well,
because like
Kevin Durant. Are you
I'm
doing
not
it?
giving up Jabari and Armand, bro, for old ass Kevin Durant. See, the Lakers gave
I
up 2 number
agree.
2 picks because freaking Anthony Davis was 25, 26 years old. He
He
wasn't
was younger. Yeah.
35. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
you're not finna
Hmm.
bully me into giving you 2 young players. See, the league would actually kick that deal. I'm not finna give you all these young players for this old ass player, no matter that he's still good or
Right.
not. Not finna happen. So you can get one and you can get some picks, but let's not push the boat. So who do you
Oh,
want?
Elder,
You're gonna
have you
get
got a
one, but you're not getting both.
have you got a chance to really dissect and analyze what OKC did with Caruso and the center from New York. Like,
Hey,
I mean, do
Miles.
they get an A grade for that deal? For those
Nah,
deals?
No, they don't.
Like
Hold on. No,
Elder
they do
like
not. They do not get an A grade. They get
Okay.
an A plus plus plus
Okay.
plus
Okay.
for
That's
those
okay.
moves.
Gotcha.
I
Gotcha.
told the whole entire everybody at the end of the year
he
last year.
showed us
I
like
said
in
the
No, he
March.
said
team.
it, bro.
Elder
You
He
said it
said
remember
in
it.
I said
March.
I'm afraid of freaking OKC. I'm afraid of them. I'm
Cap
literally
space and
afraid
picks.
of them.
Yeah.
And they went out and made the two best moves of the summer. I don't care. Hey, Philly did a good job. I'm being honest. I look at what Philly did, bringing in Caleb, bringing in the guy from the Clippers, all that. They did good, re-signing their guys. I like what they did.
Right.
OKC had the two biggest moves. They locked up their two biggest weaknesses. They got a
Yep.
guy to
Yep.
go. Now
Backup
Shea
bigs.
is
Yeah.
so free. He ain't got to play the D he was playing this past year. Even though Shea is a good defender now. He done became a good defender. He's a
He's
plus
decent.
defender. He's a
Yeah.
plus
He's decent.
defender. But guess what? Now you don't have to. Caruso could do that shit for him. And then old boy can go to his natural position, which is a
It's
4.
five.
Check
Oh, the
can
4? Oh,
pull.
okay. Oh, check,
Yeah,
check,
because
check,
you
check,
got
check.
you
I got
got Hartenstein. You got
you.
Hartenstein.
Yeah.
Chet
Who's
at
your
the 4. I'm
5?
telling you, they starting
Yeah.
lineup. It should be Shea. It should be Caruso. It should be Williams. It should be
Yep.
Chet, and it should be Hartenstein. And now look how thick your bench done got when you move guys like Dorton, all them to the
They
bench.
versatile. They
Oh
real
my
versatile.
God, bro! I'm so
Well,
afraid of them.
Elder asked a
I'm
question. Elder said, "What front line, bro?" I mean, Hardenstein,
that one
Chet,
right there.
Dort.
That one would
That's a
compete.
pretty good one. Yeah,
That
that's a
one will
pretty good one,
compete.
bro.
That one
It's a
will
pretty good
compete.
one. And
That, but
Elder,
I think Sengun would destroy Hardenstein. He plays hard, but
how
Sengun
many?
is a beast
Yeah, yeah.
offensively, bro. That dude's a beast.
How
He
many
destroyed
easy
Hardenstein.
baskets? Listen,
Yeah,
I know Brunson and the Knicks got Hardenstein easy baskets around the rim. Just imagine how many tip dunks,
he
pocket
finna
passes,
get now. Oh my
floaters.
God.
He's about to shoot a high percentage, finish on the basket, compete on the glass, rebounding, and that's it. Come on, bro.
Can you
Like awesome.
imagine when Shea got?
Yeah,
Hey, think about this. When Shea got to take a break, y'all. You got to get around Dort and Caruso. Oh my
yep,
God.
yep, yep.
They gonna have guards having nightmares, bro. Guards are gonna want to get into gardening and greenhouse living. They, bro,
And you,
them two dudes. Look what KCP and Caruso did.
yeah.
Imagine now he's 3 years more mature, and you got a better defender, thicker defender, more physical, more athletic in Dort, bro. Bro, oh my
And you're
God,
missing one
man.
point, Elder. You missed one thing, bro. Caruso and Dort are good enough 3-point shooters where you have to be
Ooh.
like, I need to contest him a little
Oh,
bit.
Dort has become a
That's all
high
it
volume
takes.
shooter. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dort has
yeah,
become high
yeah.
volume. He's shooting 8, 9 a
They're
game
good
now,
enough. Yeah, they're
shooting
good enough
40.
where
Man, I'm
you
telling
have
you,
to
I
account
am
for them.
so afraid of OKC. And here's
OKC
the
is
thing:
going to, and they can get better. More
who's
shit to
their
do.
oldest player? Hartenstein. What is he? 29. I mean, think about it. They still ain't old. Oh
No, they're
my
not old,
God.
man. And
They're
next year
trying
gonna
to
get better.
build. They're trying to build a dynasty, bro. I'm telling you what they're doing. And OKC
And they've done
saw
the
what
right
they
way.
did. They saw what they didn't do with KD and them, and they're
Right.
trying to make it right now. They're trying to make it right now.
Yeah.
Putting the
Well,
right
they're
pieces.
going about
If
the
they
right
would have
way.
made the move, if they would have made the move back then when they had the chance, because they had an opportunity to trade Russell Westbrook to Boston and get back Rondo
Yeah.
and what's his name, and they
So
chose not to. That
so here's
cost
a
them.
question, Elder. I know
Mhm.
Herman is a fake Memphis fan. He's safe from Memphis, but that nigga from fucking Dakota or wherever you're from. Do you think OKC has leapfrogged Memphis? I think they have.
Oh, well, first off, yes, because they was number one in the West this past year. Then everybody saw
Okay.
their only way you could beat them this past year was to outbrute them. Well, they just added two brutes to their team that will really help them be extremely physical from the guard and wing position and inside. So, bro, they literally solidified their weaknesses. So they
Yeah.
definitely that. But see, I got Memphis jumping right back in the top 4 in the West, y'all. I do. Memphis gonna be hungry. They still got all that young talent. And then here's the thing: Memphis had a lot of young talent that probably never would have saw the court, but they
They ain't got
got
no shooting though,
valuable.
Elder. But they ain't
They
got no
got
fucking shooting though.
bro. They got valuable playing time from those guys this year. They still got enough shooting, in my opinion. And again, the Lakers showed you in 2020, you don't got to have a lot of shooting to win. If you can
Yeah, the
brute
Lakers had
and you
something
can
else.
you can score in the half court, you can do it. And I think Memphis can with JJ, with
I
old
was
boy. They can.
impressed.
I
I
got
was
Memphis. I
impressed
got
with
Memphis a
Scottie
top 4
Pippen
or 5
Jr.
team in the West, bro. I got them right
I
back.
was I was impressed with Scottie Pippen Jr. To end the season in Memphis. He was dropping 20 balls and 18 balls,
Yeah,
and Kenny Lofton and guys like that
that's a
Jr. And
that's a
so
viable
sometimes,
backup.
yes, and
That's a
sometimes,
viable
Pastor,
backup. Yeah,
we look
yeah.
at injuries and say, "Oh, we're injured," but really, that's experience for those guys who don't
I
normally
can't
play.
I can't remember
Now
their
you know what you
names.
got.
I can't
Yeah,
remember their names, but they had 2
who's
dudes
that?
that played
Who's that
not
shooter?
junior. They had another dude, 2 other dudes that
Uh
played
huh.
really, really well. That's going to be in their rotation coming off the bench now. But
It's
they
that
got
shooter guy.
valuable
It's that
NBA
Indian
experience.
guy.
Yeah, and then the
Who's
one
that
brother
shooter
that
guy?
the 6'8", 6'9" black dude that I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, Memphis has got a lot of talent. And they in that same boat. They got picks, they got cap space, they got it all. Well, I think they ate the cap
Who's
space
that
up when they
one
signed them dude.
shooter? He's like he's from overseas.
Corks Mars or not Corks Mars. It's
No,
something with a
no, it's
K.
like Abdul or Kadul or he's tall. He's
Oh,
like
he's
six
like
foot
six
eleven.
nine, 6'10".
Yeah, he can
I
shoot
know who
though.
you're talking about. Yeah.
He's like Indian or I don't know
Yes,
where
I
he's
know
from,
exactly
but
what you're
he
talking
ain't
about. I
black.
can't think of his name.
That
27 or something. No,
motherfucker,
that's not
yeah,
27.
that
That's a big dude.
motherfucker. Who is it, Herm? That motherfucker. Listen, I like his game. I like him. I like
Yeah.
him a lot.
I know
Yeah.
this. Memphis to me is going right back in that. I'm telling you, they have been off
Okay.
2 years from that. I think they're going right back in
He
that
gonna be
top
a
4,
top
top
four
5.
seed,
I
Pastor.
think I think Sacramento is finna put their bid to
Sacramento.
go right back in because of who they picked up. I really
I'll be
do.
there this
I,
season, man. I don't know. I
I
don't know.
really believe Sacramento's finna get. I'm not saying they top 4, but Sacramento gonna be in that mix. Like I wouldn't be
They didn't
surprised if
improve their
Sacramento
defense though.
finished 5th or 6th. I
There you
wouldn't be
go, Herm.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised
There
if
you
they
go,
finished
Now
5th
Herm.
or 6th,
Sacramento
bro.
problem is gonna be their defense though, Pastor. So I don't see
That's always their problem. But here's the thing:
they're gonna
Sacramento ain't
be a
never tried to play
playoff
D.
team.
They're
I think
gonna
they'll
they're
be a
gonna outscore
playoff
you, bro.
team.
Hey, check it out. They're gonna outscore you, and then what they got now is a mid-range assassin on their team who's determined to win. They got with DeMar DeRozan. They got an element. I mean, oh
Yeah,
boy's
but the
cool,
Kings'
but he can't get
offense
his shot
is
off
through
everybody.
Sabonis.
I'm telling you right now, I know a dude. I like what they did, though. I like what they did. We're gonna
It's not
see.
a
We're
bad
gonna see.
move. Mike
No,
Brown just has to listen. It's not a bad move, Pastor or Herm. Mike Brown just has to. Yes, Adama. There you go, Drew Smart. Yeah,
Adama.
Santi
Yeah, I
Adama.
remember him.
Yeah. Love
Yeah.
his game. Mike Brown just has to earn his paycheck and figure out how to implement DeMar in the offense because the Kings go through Sabonis at the high pick and roll. He's doing all his little fucking up and unders and whatever he's doing, and so DeMar's not your
Hey,
typical floor spacer,
he
Pastor.
not.
And so,
But he doesn't
so
hurt your floor spacing because the way he shoots the
uh,
three now, even though don't
yeah,
shoot
he
it a lot,
doesn't
he's
hurt
a
it.
threat there. He didn't
I
hurt the
know, I
Bulls
know.
floor spacing. He didn't hurt the Bulls floor spacing.
Yeah,
He
but the
didn't.
Kings' offense ain't the Bulls' offense. It's totally different, bro.
I
It's
agree.
totally
I
different.
agree. I
It's
like
a
what I
lot of
see there
cutting,
though.
backdoor cuts, whereas
I'm,
DeMar wants the ball in his hands and say, "Let me operate." And so there's
hey,
going to
he's
be
so
some ball
good.
stoppage. No,
He's
listen,
so good at it though.
he
He's
is
so
good.
good at it,
Yeah,
bro. And he's a big time
he is
shot
good.
maker at the end of the games. And you don't have to
I
lead
agree.
because you already got Fox and Sabonis doing that. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
I
what
agree.
DeMar gets to do finally is fulfill his
Uh-huh.
actual role. He should have been a third best player on the team. That's what he should have
So
been
what's
forever,
your
in my opinion.
expectations for the Kings then? I mean, what are you saying? Top six,
Top
top five
six,
seed?
top six. They're a
Okay.
playoff team, not a play-in.
Can
They're a
they win a
playoff team.
series? Can they win a series?
Yes, depending on who they get.
Okay.
Yes, depending on who
Okay.
they get. Yes, they
All right.
can. I don't see them
Okay.
making it to the Western Conference Finals, but I do see them being a solid playoff team, top six, and
Okay.
possibly, depending on the draw, winning the
Yeah.
first round. So let me just give it. That means I got Minnesota. That
Yep.
means I got
I can see that.
OKC.
OKC.
I
Yep.
got Denver. That means I got
Then you
Dallas.
got
That means I got
Dallas,
Memphis, and
Memphis. Yep.
I got Sacramento.
Zach
That's my
Sacramento.
six.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
six. I'm picking to be the top six in the West next year, y'all.
Okay.
That's it. That's what I'm picking right there to
I'm
be
not
in the
mad
top
about
six.
that.
And then
Yeah.
I got teams like the LA teams, both of them, Golden
They'll be
State.
7-8. Yeah. Golden State.
These are
Yeah.
teams. I'm gonna name the teams that are gonna fight for the play in those 4 positions. I'll probably give you 6 teams though. You get the 2 LA teams. You're gonna get the
Hmm.
Golden States. You're gonna
Yep.
get the
That's
New
3.
Orleans. The Pelicans is gonna fight for that
There
if
you
they can
go.
stay healthy. And then
That's
you're gonna
4.
have a team submerged like maybe the Rockets And
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you another team that may make a major leap, y'all, because I love the moves they've
You're gonna
made.
say the Phoenix Suns, Elder. You say Phoenix.
Well, oh, you know what? The Phoenix Suns is definitely gonna be in that. So that's my
Yeah,
six
yeah.
right there. The
Dallas
Phoenix
Okay.
Suns.
still gonna
Yeah.
But
be a playoff
and
team.
I'm gonna have the Spurs doing this, y'all. The Spurs is gonna be knocking. I'm
The
telling y'all.
Spurs gonna
The
be his
Spurs
eighth
made
seed.
great moves. Made
I,
great moves.
I think they're gonna be
They
the eighth
made
seed in
good
the playoffs.
moves, but the guys that got in there
Hey,
are older and
I
past their prime. So
I
that's my
agree.
only thing is that
They
they
gotta
got
compete.
older guys. Yeah, older guys, man.
They still got a good mix of young guys though. They
I
still got old
agree.
boy that was the Olympian. They still got Vassell. They
Shogun and
still
some other
got
guys.
Weber.
Yeah,
They still got Sagan, whatever his name
they
is, the
got
little blonde haired
Collins.
dude.
They
Yeah,
still got yeah,
they still got these
yeah.
young guys. I think they got a
Yeah, they
good
do.
mix. I think they got a good mix to compete right now. So I'm not saying they're gonna make it. I'm just saying that they're not gonna be the blowout, pushover, automatic win they were last year. Not
They're
even
gonna be
close.
between 38 to 42 wins. I think the
Hey,
Spurs will be.
No, they wouldn't have
that's a
got them
team.
42 wins. No,
I said between 38 to 42
that's a
wins.
lot of wins.
That's a big jump. And but
That's a lot of wins.
only team I'm totally Xing out in the West, only one
Ooh,
is the Portland Trailblazers. That's it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
that's
X
fair. Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
not Xing out Utah. I'm not Xing out
Pastor,
Houston.
I'm
I'm
mixing
not
out the
Xing out the
Clippers.
Spurs.
I'm mixing
I'm
out the
not Xing
Clippers
the
though.
Clippers out.
I'm
No, I'm
mixing them
not.
out. I'm
Firm X
mixing
out
them
the
out.
I'm not.
Clippers.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
mixing
not.
out the Clippers.
I'm not
They're
Xing
not
out the
making no
Clippers.
damn playoffs. They're
I'm
not
gonna tell
making
you
no
right
damn.
now, old boy
They're not
got too
making no
much
damn
money. He
playoffs.
got too much money. They opening up that arena this year, bro. You talking about extra motivation? He gonna do everything in his power for that team to be in the playoffs. I promise you, he is. So I ain't Xing out the Clippers. Hell
He
no.
must
Money
he must
talk.
put he
Hey,
must put a
money
trade
I'm gonna
talk.
Kawhi
try to get
Leonard.
BS
down there,
walk.
He must
Elder.
put a trade
Money
Kawhi
talk.
Leonard, man.
I'm gonna
BS
try to
walk,
get
bro.
out. I'm gonna try to get down to Elder down there to LA to one of those games, bro.
Man, I
I'm gonna
hope
try
you
to get
do,
down there,
bro.
man.
I hope you got to go
Yeah,
live when you get there for a hot minute, man.
I
You got to go
got you,
live.
bro. Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
try to get
man.
down there, man.
Man,
I'm
you
Yeah.
gonna have to
excited.
let me know which game you going to so I could come down there, so I can
Well,
Oh,
troll
if you
Herm,
you,
you
want to do
already
that,
know
Herm,
I'm
you gotta
coming
let
to
me
so I can
know.
Memphis.
troll
I'm
the
coming to
Triple
Memphis for
Nation.
a game this year, Herm. I'm coming to Memphis for a
We
game
could
this
go.
year.
We could most
Yes,
definitely
sir.
go to one. Just
I'm
let me
coming to
know.
a game in Memphis this year, no doubt. Yes, sir.
But,
I will be there. Yep, and I'm probably gonna do a game in Houston this year too. I'm probably gonna do one in Houston.
oh yeah, well.
I
Okay,
will let you
hold
know.
on. Elder,
I'll let you
elder,
know.
elder, elder. Stay
Yeah.
right there, bro. Just real quick. Check this out, quick.
Hmm.
Trip hazard or other potential safety or security concern, please notify key Toyota Center staff members who will ensure that the situation is attended to in efficient and professional.
Elder. A lot of guys say they real fans, but they don't travel for their teams, bro. I was in Houston talking to Pascal Siakam. I mean, it's cool, bro.
Yeah, they don't do it. They don't
You
do
know, a
it.
lot of guys say they
Yeah,
real fans.
yeah.
You feel me? Ain't been to their team arena, ain't
They
done
ain't doing
shit, bro.
nothing.
But
Them
they ain't
niggas
doing none
won't
of that
even
type of
buy a
shit,
pair.
man.
They won't even buy a pair of
So
socks.
yeah, if you tell me when you're going to Houston for a game, I
Oh,
can
I
try to
will.
plan
I'm
around
a
that, man.
Mass.
Oh, okay,
You and Greenleaf the first two I'm communicating with when I
all
go
right.
to when I
Have
go
you
set
been
that up.
before or no?
Huh?
Have you been to a game out there before?
Not in Houston, no sir. Mm-mm.
It's nice,
Matter of fact,
man.
let me put it
I
this
tell you,
way:
bro.
in Houston, it was so long ago we don't even want to talk about it. That
Okay,
stadium, hey,
okay.
that stadium is a church now.
Yeah,
That's how
we
long it's
stayed.
been, bro. That's how long it's been.
All right,
Hey, Elder,
we stayed
you got to
downtown
go back
Houston.
to your home state, man, and support the Pacers, man. You got to go to a
Yeah.
Pacers game, man.
Man, Herm, why you trying to get on my bad side, man? Why you trying to get slapped, bro? You my dude. I don't want to lay hands on you, man. I don't. Saying dumb shit like that. Pace ain't never been my team, never will be my team. Hell no. Supporting them fools, man. I'll be at a Pacer game if the Lakers show up. That's when I'll be at a
Yeah.
Pacers game. Oh yeah. Them boys used to hate me, man. I'm sitting right behind their bench because I used to get Pacer players tickets and I got Laker jerseys on,
The
Kobe
Casico
jerseys.
Fieldhouse in Indiana. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, them
Pastor,
boys just get mad.
do you believe that y'all gonna be able to trade D'Lo though?
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't.
I feel the
Unless
same way. That's why
a
I
team
asked
will
you.
have to have something happen to where they really need him, and then they realize, hey, we got to get him, and if he don't work, he falling off the books. That type of scenario. But they need something to happen with one of the guards injury, family situation. You know what I'm saying? Something's got to happen for a team to step up. Because if not, the only team, to my knowledge, that has really shown that they really want him is New Jersey. But Jersey don't have the players. Like the Lakers are not going to pay you 25 million for Cam Johnson and or Cam whatever his name is, and then give you a first round pick. They're not going to give 2 first round picks away for Grant. You see what I'm saying? They're not going to overpay for guys when they got guys that they're giving you that are better than the guys you give them back, or just as good resume wise. They're just not going to do it. So no, I don't see him going nowhere, bro. I don't. I don't see the Lakers making no moves. I don't.
I think
Unfortunately,
I think they in the dead wall situation. They really can't do anything.
yeah,
And
I don't see them making no moves, bro. I don't, and I don't see them. I used to say little minor moves here and there. I don't see it. I don't see where they can do it because teams are going to force the Lakers to pay more than what they should have to pay. And I don't see the
Yep,
teams
that's
coming
true,
off
Elder.
that. They're saying they're waiting for the prices to go down. For the Lakers, I don't believe the prices will ever go down. I don't. Teams would rather lose than help you win, Lakers. That's literally they have been confederate
that's
against
the
you,
bottom
Lakers.
line. That's the
Yeah,
bottom
so
line.
unless you're gonna overpay, you ain't finna get nobody. You're not. You're not finna get nobody. So that's how I look at it. And then when the deals are there on the table, the ones they should overpay for, the Lakers ain't smart enough to do it. They're not. They're not smart enough. They think about it. The Lakers could have Laurie Marketing right now if they were smart enough to give up 2 picks instead of
That's
one.
true.
They could have him. They could have him, Vanderbilt, and Michael Conley
You
right now.
actually you actually predicted it at the time that that's all
I'm
they
the one
needed to
that put
do.
that thought in their head. They
And
weren't even thinking about that trade until I said it. And Danny Ainge and them tried to slide that shit in a week later. These dudes, they get their info from us, bro. They come to what they call the slums. They not creative. They don't really have nothing
Right.
new, bro. They get their stuff from us. I'm telling you they do.
Pastor,
They
do
get
you
it from
think
us.
somehow, some way though, OKC still end up getting Laurie marketing?
They got the equipment to do it. Now my thing is if you really
Wow.
get him now, where do you play him? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because bringing
Exactly.
him there now, since you got the big center, you're gonna hurt Chet and you're gonna hurt Williams because he's gonna take minutes from that slot. To
Of
me,
course.
he's gonna take minutes from that. So I don't think you want him now. If I am OKC, I don't want to play on Marketing's level now. I don't. I need a solid. I need
Yeah,
solid
not now
veteran
you don't.
backups.
Yeah, not now
I
you
need
don't.
solid veteran backups right now. That's what I need on OKC because I don't want to hinder my young people growing. I don't. They were right there. I don't want to hinder them. So I need solid veterans that will teach them, but they ain't gonna be tripping if they play 8 minutes a game, 12 minutes a game. They ain't gonna be tripping, bro. I need them kind of guys on that team right now. That's it. That's it.
I guess I'm on the standpoint. I'm afraid that OKC would be in the situation that you got all that collateral that you have, but you didn't make the right necessary move to solidify you as a legit. Even though they're a contender now, to me, I think they should be one of the favorites to come out the West. But I believe though it's a move that they could make that will legitimately make them the best team in the Western Conference, and I think they got to pull the trigger. That's why I guess I asked you,
Hey, Herm,
how you
Herm,
feel about that.
Herm. Last I checked, they were number one in the West last year. They finished the season number one. So somebody got to show me they better than them. I ain't finna just drop them because they didn't make it to the finals. I know
Right.
playoffs, and I know what's the name depends on seedings and matches up and all that. But they're the number one team in the West, as far as I'm concerned, because they finished that in the regular season. Now, if you want to say Dallas is number one, okay, go out and prove in the regular season now, Dallas. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the moves
Hey,
they
but
made,
Dallas did
I
get
have
better
them.
though.
I
Dallas
have them
did get better.
projected as a top three team to win the NBA Finals next year
I ain't
with
mad
the
at you,
moves
bro.
they've made, bro. They just gotta stay
Um,
healthy. I'm telling you, they just gotta stay healthy. Yep.
I
Hmm.
agree.
well,
I think OKC and Minnesota, they are the classes of the West to me. I think they are the favorites to come out the West. Minnesota,
I got to
OKC.
put Dallas there just because they got to the finals last year, bro,
Of
and they
course, of
made good
course.
moves.
And Dallas got
Those are
better
my three.
actually.
Those are
And
my three,
Dallas
though.
got better.
I got Denver four. I got Denver four because Denver's still gonna be good. I got Denver four. And 5, 6, 7 is toss-ups, bro. Because you got Phoenix in there, you got Sacramento in there, you got
Hey,
Memphis in
I
there.
ain't gonna
Those
give Phoenix credit though. Phoenix got better when they
shit,
got Tyrus
shit. I'm
Jones.
gonna just keep it a buck.
I
New
gotta give
Orleans,
them
New
credit.
Orleans is a beast when they healthy. When them bookers is healthy, bro, they be blowing
Yeah.
people heads out. So if New Orleans is healthy, they in that mix. I just don't expect them to be healthy. Like I don't really expect Phoenix to stay healthy. They just got the kind of players where they can't, man. They just don't
Right.
stay healthy. They don't. And I got the LA teams really like 8, 9, 10, bro. I got them fighting in the back end to get into the
That's
play-in and
fair.
get into the playoffs. That's what I got. Now, if the Lakers make
Fellas,
some kind of moves, I may change, but I don't. They got to make a major move to me. They got to get a major player like a
Well,
Grant or
I
somebody
gotta
like
get on
that.
this call, man. Shout out to
yeah,
you.
I'm about to eat. Yeah, I'm about to
All right,
eat,
my
man.
brothers.
Shout out to you,
Appreciate
All right,
y'all.
Pastor.
guys. Yes,
Salute.
sir.
Appreciate
We'll
it,
talk
man.
soon, fellas.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
for sure, Pastor.